What's up, traders? John Howell here. Hope you guys are doing well. Market update time on the Dow Jones, S&P, and Nasdaq. Do not place a trade based on this video. I have no idea what's going to happen tomorrow. It may go up, it may go down. No, duh, John. Tell me something new, you idiot. That's what some people say on my YouTube channel. You have no idea. Let's boycott his ass. Someone said that before. It's like, let's boycott his ass. Anyway, guys, you know, making money is all about taking a basket of traders, having a system of getting in and getting out and all that sort of stuff. Timing is a big thing. Making money is just not about taking one really big trade, which is a big myth out there in the marketplace. So, before I do start, guys, first link in description, click on that. Going to get some free course, a free education from me, and also some free coaching. And if you do want to get my one-on-one coaching with me, also the link is in the description as well. Let's get straight into the market update time. Now, look what happened with the market today. Bam! Market update time. Look at this here. From there to there, ran down. So we had a bit of a drop down through here. So dropped down through there. Got down and we engulfed this little candle through here. So that's actually a bullish sign. It's like who's going to win this battle here? Very, very, very interesting, right? Very interesting. It's like a battle of the it's a battle of the market right now. And what I mean by that? Oh man, my nose. It's a battle of the market right now. What do I mean by that? It's like we got lower high and a lower high. So who's in control through there? Sellers, right? Now, is this going to be a higher low? If it is, and if we get a little rally up through there, if we get a little rally tomorrow and we start to break above these highs through here, then hang on a minute. Maybe, just maybe this little pullback through here was just a pullback before it rallies up. We don't know right now. There is indecision in the markets. Okay, right now we do have lower high, lower high, lower high, and the market is just going sideways. And we did get a nice big engulfing candle through that today. So that's what we can see right now in the Dow Jones Industrial Average. Looking on the weekly chart though, guys, as you can see on the weekly chart, we still are, and we still did break out of that big long-term upward trend line through there. And so the thing you can see here, right, we actually did find where this previous support was. We are finding support, and support, resistance and support right now as well too. So I did think we're likely to start getting a rollover, like a downside. We actually did get some downside. It did go to the support level, but then it actually gapped down and then rallied back up as well. If you can see on the hourly chart, you can see exactly what happened. It gapped down through there, ran down first hour, and then came back up, closed there, and then just closed the gap and just kept on running. A gap and run type thing. So that's actually what we're looking at through there, right? We can see how that's what we're seeing through there on the Dow Jones, which I believe is the key thing we should be focusing on. It's very, very interesting, guys. Where we are right now, let me take everything off the screen here. Where we are right now, it's really interesting. So the reason why I say it's really interesting is because we have a few things going on through here. Obviously, we have that support level, but then also what do we have? We have this trend going down through here. So who's going to win? Lower high, lower high, lower high, or is this going to be a higher low? It's not a higher low yet, right? So buyers haven't taken control. But if we do start to get a rally, and we start to get a rally back above these resistance levels through here, that's going to cause this to be a higher low, higher low. There's going to be a higher high. That's buyers in control, and therefore the market, it doesn't look like the market will go down. It looks like the market will go back up and continue back up again. Or it may just go sideways, we don't know. But reading what the market's telling us right now, I did believe we'll look for more downside. I did a video yesterday saying look for more downside. We did get downside, actually came down to support level, but then rallied back up through there, so as you can see. So really interesting times. If I bring up all my trend lines through there, let me see if I can just delete that. And you can see we have a whole bunch of level of support and resistance going on through, I'd say that level through there somewhere, plus also this level through here. So we're really stuck between these levels here, aren't we? Really stuck between those levels through there. So who's going to take control? The buyer's going to bring this back up, or the seller's going to bring it back down? I'm definitely not a seller of this market, because again, if you go back and look at that weekly chart, this weekly chart is buyers in control. But I'm definitely not buying this market right now because we're starting to get these sellers in control here as well too. So getting very conflicting signals. Long-term weekly trend says up, but then short-term daily trend is actually saying we'll get these lower peaks and lower troughs, which means sellers. So they're getting conflicting signals. Let's go have a look. Let's go have a look at the S&P 500. What's that showing us? Again, gap down and also rally back up. But it wasn't really a breakout bar, was it? We're not really breaking above these resistance levels here. So same thing with the S&P 500. Who's going to win here? We have what? We have a lower high, and then we have this lower high. Is this going to be a higher low? Are we going to get a follow through and break up? If we do, then as we can see, then I do believe then the buyers are likely to come back into control. If we get a rally, we get a nice close above these levels through here, then I do believe we're going to rally back up and hit this resistance level here again. So that's what's happening right now, guys. But we are getting a lot of bearishness signs, and especially if you look at that weekly chart, this is very, very, very weak. So I'm still very bearish in this market overall, and you can see what's happened through here on a short-term basis. If you bring up a line chart, you'll be able to see what I want to share with you here. So let's see this here on a line chart. You can see how this could be forming a shoulder, bit of a head, and maybe a bit of a right shoulder. But as you can see, guys, right, we are definitely, you can see clearly on this line chart on the S&P 500. Look at the support level through there, and now look where it's actually holding it. And we've all got resistance level through here, and it's still holding it through there, right? So that's what I'm saying, guys. I'm still not bullish in this market overall. We may get a break up, but I'm still actually bearish in this market overall. Doesn't mean I'm going to go short the market, because again, I am not going to short a market just because I think it's going to go down. I'm not going to short a market because I think, yeah. I'm not going to go against the underlying direction of the trend until we get confirmation. What is confirmation for me? Confirmation for me is we start to get a break below these lows. It's very hard with the S&P, isn't it? These lows through here, or on the Dow Jones, this low through here. If we start to get a break below here on the Dow Jones, then look out below. Where now, what I mean by look out below, it's not like a crash. I don't believe a crash is going to happen, but I do believe a nice, decent pullback towards this support level through here, right? This big support level. So that's only about a 4 or 5% drop. So we're still in that big overall, big upward channel. If we do get a pullback, which would be nice and healthy pullback anyway, we're probably only likely to come back towards this trend line through here. Makes sense, guys? So looking at the Nasdaq as well too. Again, what do we have through here? We have lower high, lower high, lower high, engulfing. Are we likely to break back up, or are we likely to start rolling back over again as well too? Looking very, very strongly on that bullish engulfing bar. Not really a volume spike there as well. So really interesting to see what's going to happen through there. And same with this Nasdaq here. You can see how there's very ultimate high point through here. That ultimate high point up through here is now likely to become resistance where we are right now. You can see that through there, right? So you see this resistance over here. Market had a little false breakout. Now I believe we're likely to start getting a little bit of resistance through there and breaking back down. But bear in mind, guys, bear in mind, that's what I'm seeing right now happening in the charts. But what is the overall market telling us? Higher low, higher low, higher low. So who's still really big who overall is dominant in this market long term on the big picture and weekly chart? Buyers, right? But on the short term, sellers. On the short term, looks like sellers are starting to come into it. See how I read those markets by gauging those two together. So that's where, guys, trading right now. Again, you don't trade based on just what you think is going to happen. You have a system, you have a plan. So, and right now there is nothing on this chart that tells me go long, go short. Once again, guys, we have long-term buyers in control, higher, low, and right now we are still holding this level. We still could get a higher low through here. If we do for some reason roll over and we start to break back below the 6,200 on the Nasdaq, then that's where the Nasdaq could start to see a big drop down. Now, where is that big drop down? Well, I would say it's only towards that trend line through there. So not a big drop down. You know, what's that? Again, like a 3 to 5% drop across the board would be just a nice would just be a nicer pullback. I'm definitely not calling for a stock market crash. No way. And so yeah, so there we go, guys. There's a little market update time for you guys, and that's exactly what I'm seeing in the market overall. See you in the next video.